reads. I'm offering, I don't always offer those, but I am through July for 15. Okay, so if you are interested in one at any time of this live, let me know in the comments, and you will be prioritized, okay? Preferably in between the energy checks, y'all. All right, so let's see. Let's see what is up first. Definitely, if you can, pay attention to the shifts in the energy. I've been posting about it, y'all. The retrogrades are coming for our asses. Coming in hot, y'all. So definitely, if you're interested in knowing about that, check out my channel. I post about it. It seems as though people appreciate that, so I'm going to keep doing that. What's up, y'all? What's up, LP? What's up, Nicole? All right, guys, let's see what's going on here tonight in the energy here. Because retrogrades are coming, just don't ever be surprised if the readings are full of drama, okay? Just, yeah. But let's see. What's going on, Spirit? Okay, so somebody canceled some kind of appointment or event or something that they... So they canceled something for their family? Okay. Or somebody wasn't reserved enough with their family. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so they missed out on a blessing. Okay, so because of the... So somebody's family, it could be like karmic or be too involved, yeah, and somebody couldn't steal something. Something isn't merit making. Something isn't like justifiable. Like, yeah, bully. A bully isn't getting a blessing or lost out on a blessing. Yeah, they're stressed. This was injustice. Wow. This was a strategy that's gonna possibly end them in jail. Okay. Somebody should have hesitated with this adventure. Yeah, couldn't end something for somebody. So again, this keeps coming out, y'all. If you do end up resonating with this message, okay, you might want to check out, it's only $2.99 to join us on the subscribers channel for the whole month. But the reading I did before this, which I haven't posted yet, I will, but it's a continuation. I feel like somebody's like karmic ass friends or family got involved, and or there was like a King of Cups in the reverse that has a problem with somebody's work or lied about somebody's work or was unclear regarding somebody's diligence or work on something, whatever happened, something came from it, to where they made like a plot or a strategy to take something from someone or sabotage somebody's work or something, and it was led by a bully. I don't know if the King of Cups is the initiator of the idea or if they were just a follower and they were part of this group of karmics. Either way, a bully is potentially facing a prison time because they tried to steal something and what they were doing wasn't even justified. Like, it's like... So that means they were probably coming after you, collective, or somebody innocent that you know or something like that. But this was like some kind of strategy that they did because they were stressed, or they're stressed about this strategy. Yeah, they shouldn't have done this. Whatever the frick it was illegal potentially. Okay, let's see. What did I just say? These readings are going to be very drama filled. Okay. Yep. Okay. Let's see. What the hell? What the hell is happening here, Spirit? Why'd they do this? Loyalty? Oh, okay. Not to the collective. Yeah, fraud and misrepresentation. Yeah. I mean, so many confirmations, y'all. And family conflict at the bottom. So their family didn't like something. And so... or whatever you were doing for work or something that you were working on was causing conflicts in a family because their family is karmic as frick. Like, they don't have the right to have a problem with it, and if they do have a problem with it, they can have a problem with it in their head or alone in the bathroom. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like, but apparently they thought that their issue with you was, I don't know, like, they felt so entitled that they could, like, steal something from you and misrepresent themselves, or like misrepresent you? Like, what? No. Okay. November could be significant, y'all. Yeah, somebody could be born 1973. Doesn't have to be, but let's see. All right, Holy Spirit, holy angels, archangels, ancestors, and the Most High. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm going to set up my phone to where I can see your comments on my other phone. Hold up. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Okay. Cool. Sick. All right, I can see. I don't want to miss any of your comments. Let's see. All right. All right, guys. I can see what you're typing. Calling on you to channel your ancient wisdom, your guiding light, your strength, your clarity with intention towards our blessed north nodes. Please help me bring forth the most important messages for my current collective. Clear, concise, and precise. I will interpret these messages from the heart and from the soul. Any negative energy interference, please return the sender. And on behalf of the collective and myself, we love you, we trust you, and we thank you, Spirit. All right, what is going on with this? This bullshit. Okay, what is going on here? Stephanie, stick around. After this, I can answer some questions for you, okay? We're doing a energy check for the whole collective, though, so you might get some messages in here, okay? So stick around. So Aquarius energy coming out hot. It's looking like somebody's not getting their wish, or there's some kind of missed opportunity here, or something is just very like uninspiring, dull, lackluster. Let's see, what is this? I mean, yeah, this is very uninspiring. What's the problem here? He tried getting my bro in jail on his side. He has legit lying about everything. Oh my god, Nicole. Jesus, what is wrong with these people? Let's see. Okay, so yeah, somebody's not going to win at all costs with the Five of Swords in reverse. It's like, yeah, they're not going to get their wish. Especially if your wish involves bullying people and doing something that is a mirror-making, committing potential, law-breaking actions. Yeah, no. When you're misrepresenting or fraud, yeah, no. You're not going to get your wish. You shouldn't have ever had the idea that you were going to. You're not a good person if you wanted that. I feel like somebody did some shit for their family or their soul tribe, which is not really a friend. It's not really a soul tribe. Wow. Sounds like a wonderful person. Stick around, Stacey. We're doing the energy check for the collective, but afterwards I'll be able to answer some questions for you, okay, hon? Deep down, somebody's very sad. They could have married for money, or they could be sad about your blessings, okay? Somebody could be really sad about, like, a lot of money or a lot of blessings. I mean, this could be spiritual wealth. This could be, you know, tangible wealth. Or somebody could have, like, married for money. Okay, in the past, let's see. The Tower. So in the past, there was a huge shakeup. There was some kind of catastrophe, really. Like, something that wasn't expected that changed the course of everything. Aries energy. Okay. Something that was built on lies or ego or, like, you probably didn't expect it, or let's see. Strength. Yeah. Strength is communication and telling the truth and learning and paying attention to details. You know, staying curious. Okay. It's like, if this is you, your strength could have been communication, or you know, talking about this tower. Let's see. In the near future, yeah, somebody's left out in the cold, or somebody's in a bad financial position, or somebody could feel like abandoned by God, literally. This could be spiritual poverty. This could be getting left out in the cold and abandoned by a person. This could be like in a really bad financial position and like nobody's around to help or support, or like this is kind of the energy of whatever, I don't care what happens to you, leaving you out here in the cold, and you're on your own. Okay. So in the near future, that's the energy that somebody's going to be receiving here. Okay. What's the advice? We'll get more details in a sec, y'all. Somebody... It looks like somebody wants to boomerang back to something from the past because they're not going to win something at all costs. This isn't going their way. They want to get re-enthusiastic or motivated again, or that's the advice here. Regarding a breakup, or, you know... Spirit wants somebody to basically communicate about whatever this is. They need to get out of their shell, and they need to understand that whatever they've been doing, it's not going to work. They're not going to win at all costs. There's no such ending, okay? There's no such option. All right. In the environment, external influences. The Empress in reverse. Okay. In the environment currently, there is a very volatile, chaotic, unhealed person. A false Empress. Hold on, let me read what you said, Candy. I just started my full-time job today for the school year and won't get my first pay until 2 weeks. Oh, man. I got an eviction notice today. Oh, no. I'm sorry, love. Courtney, stick around. I'll be able to answer some questions after I finish with the collective energy check, okay? Same with you, Alina. If you're still here when we're done with the overall collective energy check, but stick around. You might get some messages in here. Let me just finish this off, and I'll be available for readings as well as questions and all that, okay? All right, so in the current environment, y'all, there's somebody that's really sad about somebody's blessings or their wealth, their generational wealth that they're building, or some kind of money or indication of big money, or there could be a masculine that's like either getting bullied or too cowardly to come forward and do something. Why the Five of Cups here? Because they're not, they feel like they're not the victor or something. So this could be somebody who is like in competition with you, or didn't want to see you get attention, or didn't want to see you reach your milestones, and it's making them feel like some kind of way, like insecure. Like this could be a fall from grace. Yeah, because they tried to end something for you. They're stuck over something, or maybe they made the wrong decision. Okay, let's see. Yeah, and it's like somebody's afraid if they come towards you, or they're afraid of what you're expanding on, or they're afraid of what your forward movement, like where you're gonna go, what you're gonna do, what your plans are. It's a tower. Like what? Why? Why? What's the tower? Hopes and no fears. The Magician in reverse. Yeah, something is a catastrophe because somebody was a manipulator, or they casted some kind of an illusion. Something wasn't real. Yeah, because you're still moving forward, or somebody is, yeah, with this unconditional love and this strength. Ooh, a King of Wands. Hey, boo-boo. Yeah, so there's, okay, a King of Wands is putting down a burden, and he keeps coming out, y'all, and so does the Queen of Wands. So there's counterparts here, I feel like, or twin flames or something like that. I don't say that a lot. Thank you, Goddess of War, I appreciate you. Yeah, don't worry, guys. I will be, if you're still here, I'll be around for questions and whatnot. Okay, so Aries energy, y'all, Gemini energy, and Aquarius, intense energy. Also Taurus and Libra. So a lot of airy energy, but a lot of distorted energy, guys. It's like, I don't know, something was a lie, something was a manipulation, it was an illusion, it wasn't real. And I guess what's disillusioning people, or what's making the narrative fail, or whatever this is the fact that maybe you communicated something, or you're still moving forward strong with, maybe you're still working on what you're working on and it's getting more successful. Or you're still getting attention. I don't know what it is. Yeah, maybe something's being seen on the internet, or maybe the whole world sees you as an unconditionally loving person, or something you've been doing as a child, or it's like, yeah, you've been working on something since childhood, or somebody wants to work with you from childhood, or I mean, yeah, somebody wanted to end something that you've been working on since childhood, or that you've been, that's what I'm seeing. Or somebody from your childhood that you work with wanted to end something and betray you. It's something like that. And it's being seen by the world or something, or something's going on, y'all. What's the possible outcome? Queen of Cups. Yeah. That somebody's watching a Queen of Cups in the upright, and somebody's sad, a King of Cups in the reverse. Who's non-committal. And when it came to making an offer or planting new seeds, they kept causing delays, or there was one problem after the other, or they didn't learn from their mistakes and they missed out on a blessing because something closed out here. And there was unconditional love here. And people want to work with you, or there was something that you were working on since childhood that requires, that's being seen by the world, but somebody didn't want you to have this blessing, or they wanted to cause delays, or like, and it had to do with an offer, or like planting new seeds, or learning a new skill, or there's a King of Cups in reverse, and he keeps coming out too, as well as a King of Wands in the upright. So there's two separate masculines, I feel like. That sucks, Kev. That sucks ass. Stick around, and I'll be available for some questions after this collective energy check, okay, love? Somebody was non-committal. Somebody had no follow-through. They weren't reliable. They were lazy. They procrastinated. And they're unhappy. Or they've been faking their happiness. It's because of a Page of Pentacles. So maybe because of what you were learning, or a new skill, or maybe there's a tarot reader in this energy, or okay, yeah, or maybe it's because of where you were going and what you're expanding on. Somebody was overwhelmed by it, but they can't hold on to, or they can't hold you back, though. They can't do that. They can't end something for you. They can't hold you back with, and it's like this competition energy. You could have communicated that, like, this is causing conflict or something, or like somebody's in competition with you, and that somebody needed to make a decision, and then it's like all of a sudden there's this canceled celebration, and it could have been for money, or because somebody wanted to be seen. They were only caring about the way things looked on the outside, like, you know, external world, and they wanted, you know, they're an opportunist, or they wanted to steal something, a love offer, or an investment. Yeah, yeah. You intuited something about this, okay? So you might know what I'm talking about here. It's like It's like somebody, you fought for yourself and you got more and more social about whatever this was, about these toxic influences around this. And somebody didn't trust their better judgment. They should have, because being honest would have been a 10 of wands for this person, a heavy burden, because something is abusive. That's why. And it's like you became disillusioned that, oh my God, like what is this devil energy? Like, I'm not going to be quiet about this. Like, something needs to change. I want honesty. I want protection. I want boundaries. I want everything healthy. But you were dealing with somebody that was in competition with something that makes you happy, or they were in competition with you, or they were just ruthless, they were bullying, or I don't, why was my collective treated this way, please? What in the hell? Because this person is inauthentic and secrets were coming out, and they could have been afraid, maybe. Maybe there was delays or issues, obstacles. Maybe this is somebody that doesn't like to deal with obstacles. They just want things to go smooth sailing, or they're out. And it's like you could have, they should have protected you from careless, reckless actions here. It's like you were balanced when you fought for yourself. It's like you were doing the right thing. And then all of a sudden, you were betrayed. If somebody's in a stalemate, they're stuck because they made the wrong decision, or they waited too long to make a decision, and they didn't trust their better judgment about going within, isolating themselves, and thinking about some kind of offer. They just took their energy back. And there's this blessing here, though. And it's like you're not competing. There's no competition for this blessing. This blessing is yours, and whoever's meant to share it with you. It's like, yeah, and you protected yourself. Now you're fighting for yourself after somebody tried to betray. Somebody, could have been multiple people involved in trying to, like, permanently end something for you, or betray you. You know, get you down bad, like to where you can't really get back up again. Yeah, there's somebody that got away with they wanted to do something sneaky and strategic, and getting away with something and putting down a burden. It's like, yeah, and there's this Queen of Swords in reverse who wanted to take credit for somebody else's work or spread misinformation, and this is somebody who doesn't want to work. They wanted to get out of a trap, or they want to get out of a trap because whatever they did, it's not merit making. They did something to try to get ahead, or to cut corners, or to try to fast track, or steal somebody else's work, or they didn't put the effort into something, and now they want to escape because there's a Hierophant energy here. Now they want to escape a marriage, or because something isn't merit making. So maybe somebody got married. Yeah, this is a bad backfire. Oh my God, y'all. Yep, because somebody doesn't have the spark, or the ideas, or the innovation, and there's no desire here, there's no passion, and somebody can't move forward. There's no, you can't manifest, and there's no energy here. There's no fire. It's just a drain. It's a drain. Yeah. There's no, yeah. So now this is bad. Somebody failed to negotiate because they were a coward, and they were two-faced and disingenuous and a liar, and they didn't tell the truth. Instead, they hid their feelings, or they denied them, or they didn't give you the cup of love you deserved, or they rejected true love, or yeah, because they're never satisfied. So there was a canceled celebration here. They didn't want to work together with you or something, or they didn't have boundaries on working together, Yeah. Somebody was ruthless and non-committal. And so there was a very painful, crushing ending here with the Queen of Wands. So a Queen of Pentacles, an earth sign, invested in something very toxic. Some kind of player energy. They couldn't end something for someone. And somebody's healing from some kind of heartbreak here. And now they're stuck in a stalemate. Because you're supported by your community, or you have a soul tribe, or yeah, and you went off into more peaceful waters here. And somebody refuses to be flexible with how they see things. They don't want to see things in a different way. And this is not fair. However they view things is not fair. Okay? So that's what's going on, and whatever's happening here is not a dream come true. And it's like you're not going to be part of a conflict or a drama or compete. You're not it's like there's no competition here. This isn't a dream come true. You don't want it. Yeah. You view this as going the wrong way. Somebody went the wrong way with something when they were trying to be a dictator or trying to claim dominion over your path. That's not going to work. Yeah. Now somebody wants out of a nightmare because somebody's an earth angel who's very generous and kind, and there's an earth angel that's getting recognized as an earth angel because that's who the hell they are, and somebody's unhappy about this. A King of Cups in the reverse. Because you fought for yourself against the Queen of Swords in the reverse, who was discrediting your work or was doing something real shady, y'all. Okay? That's what I'm seeing here. Alright, so that completes the read. And like there's family conflicts over loyalty. Like it's like you deserve loyalty, and if you weren't going to get it, you would have peacefully opted out. But it's like somebody wanted to pull some kind of weird strategy here and like commit injustices. Like what? Like why? Because you a karmic asshole, that's why. Anyway. Thanks so much for the gift, love. I appreciate your support. The strongest energies I'm getting here are Gemini, y'all, Aries, Taurus, Libra, Aquarius. So that could be you then, heavily aspected in the chart. But yeah, that's what's going on, y'all. Okay, somebody could be 35 years old or 37. Don't have to be, but it's for someone. Alright guys, I am available now at this time for questions. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If not, welcome.